One of the prayers I've been praying as we get into this phase in our journey in trading, I've been praying, you know, for the strength not to disobey. Um, just a moment. Okay. Uh, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that has made it here today. I want to say thank you for your effort, your time. It's not going to be wasted. It's going to be worth it. It's a beautiful journey. It's a beautiful dawn in our journey, with the big gains training community. And anyone who has invited you here today share a very strong foundation with my vision. All right, I'm super excited that they brought you to be part of this. Some of you have been here before, some of you have been following the journey of what I've been doing, all right, as a coach and mentor in this space. It's not really a business for me. It's for me it's a relationship, it's a communion, it's a fellowship of value, what I've been doing, all right, in this journey. And I am getting into the start of something unique, something we are going to experience, something that I've been in the works and process over the last 3 years of my life, of my journey in trading. Something that is going to be exceptional. All right, something that I believe is going to be a workout for everyone who's seeking success truly in this space in trading. All right, and I've been humble and faithful, but most importantly, the word is patient enough to pay attention to the real value that I really want to bring out. Okay. And I'm super excited that over the last couple of months, we built a trading community together with the big gains. And this is the launch pad into this project. And I am, today is a new day in the rest of the journey of my experience in 2026. Today is a new day because today I get to experience, the showcasing, the exposure of that which has been hidden. All right. Those that have been close to me, I've been in the work. So I guess it's going to, for those who were close enough for maybe a long period of time, known I've been working on this project, and if you're not careful, you'll be like, when is this project going to come out? You've been working. So patient is the word because why? Has it been ready? Beautifully ready. It's been ready for like 2 years. Okay, what I've been doing has been ready for like 2 years. The structure, the value, I've been doing it for more than 2 years. But the system, the engagement, the structure, which is the most powerful part. I will not have a lot of time to talk about it today. All right, which is the most sensational part of the value. One thing is to have value, another thing is to have a land. One thing is to have a seed, another thing is to have a land. All right. All right. And one thing is to have a land and a seed, but to understand, the season of planting. So that is what I've been doing over the last couple of years, making sure I'm checking through time, checking through the season, checking through the soil, checking through, the structure of what, we want to give to the world. And I'm super excited that you guys are the first, people that are going to participate in this exposure, and it means a lot to me. So the first thing I want to do is that I'm going to say thank you. Okay, and this is so over the last next couple of days, next couple of weeks, we're going to be in an experience mode for the big gains trading community. We've been doing nothing I am doing at this moment. So the first part is vision. I need everyone to write the vision down, write vision. Okay. Um, a couple of months ago, while we looked into the year 2026 and all of the values that are built over time, we looked at how we were going to bring this product because we knew we were going to launch in 2026. While I was preparing for January, our launch in January, something struck me. And I need you guys to pay attention to everything that I'm going to say right now. It's going to make sense. Everything we're going to do in value is already done. Many of you, you already know how to learn how to trade. Many of you, you've learned how to trade. Many of you know what signals are. You know what education is. You know what structured platform for learning is. You know what a broker is. You know everything there is to about trading, but there are certain things that you need to know that will take you to your next step, next journey, all right, that we sometimes don't pay attention. I wish I knew when I came in. Okay, so I asked myself, or maybe something asked me within my conscience. Okay, I've done this before. I've started a business before. I've built communities before. I've traded and educated people before. What's going to be different about what it is we're doing right now? I have to get clarity about the vision. All right. And there was a question that my inner self asked me: what you want to put out, do people truly know about it? Number one. Okay, that's number one question. And I need you guys to pay attention to this question. It's going to be real. Then, two, what you want to put out, do you believe is going to work for people? That's the second question. Then the third question, which struck me hard deep: what is the proof that it is going to work for people? Proof of work. I was demanded for proof of work. I was demanded if this was going to work. Yes, you have the service. Ken Remo, you know how to trade. Ken Remo, you know how to lead people. You have a good conscience. You believe that this is going to work. All right. But do you have proof that this will work? Okay. I'm here with a couple of individuals right now. Over the last 3 months, we decided to dedicate the first quarter of this year to making sure that we have proof of work outside of the structure. Everything I'm going to be doing, I dedicated the last 3 months with the big gains trading community. All right. When it comes to education, when it comes to transparent strategy and trading signals, okay, when it comes to direct live mentorship and guiding people, when it comes to heart-to-heart accountability system, the list goes on. Over the last 3 months, if you have been participating over the last 3 months with the trading, big gains trading community and everything that I have mentioned, be honest with your spirit. It doesn't matter when you came in, all right? Do we have proof of work in these things that I've mentioned? All right. All right. Put proof on the chat, because I want you guys to understand that for everything that I teach you, that I've been teaching you when it comes to trading, when I gave you guys the blueprint for 2026, okay, I am not out of it. For everything you want to do, you want to move, for every business, for everything, what is required is data. And the reason for the data, all right, is trust. I need everyone to write trust. The reason for proof, it's not just for you. Every business thrives on trust. I've seen a couple of, one of my biggest challenge in this space I've experienced being a trader for over the last 8 years is people commit too much by faith. All right. People are not practical when it comes to investment. And a lot of people have made mistakes, lost a lot of money, trusted people they were not supposed to trust, trusted ideas and data and strategies and signals they were not supposed to trust in the first place because they committed by the emotions of belief and faith. And that's how a lot of people are blowing account in this space, losing money in trading because why? They trust, all right? They are using the belief and the faith system for a practical and logical educational structure, which is one of the mistakes in this environment. Imagine if it was different, all right, that you come into a system, you see proof of work. Today you go into, now these are the things I'm just going to communicate over the next couple of minutes that we did, that we made sure that we changed the narratives to a trader's journey when they come in the beginning. All right, for everything you want to learn, you already see data of what you're going to get before you learn it. How many of you think this makes sense? All right. For every strategy, for every providing, it's not about a data of how much money I made. It's about a data of a process on how I made the money. When you invest in such structures, you're not investing in what you're going to get. You're investing in what you will do to them. Okay. Because why? Success is becoming, success is not getting. When I show you my result, okay, you can't get it. You will become me to get my result. But people don't show that process. One of the things we've done is, okay, we've given you a platform of process and we've shown you proof of process. So now when you come in, you're coming in based on the trust of the process rather than what you think you can get from the process. Am I making sense? Put sense on the chat. All right. I want you guys to understand the foundation, okay, of every service. So over the last 3 months, many of you you wasn't aware what I was doing over the last 3 months. I'll put in so all of the efforts, the classes, the determination, the intention, the trainings, okay, the commitments, the signals. I gave everything without a hidden structure behind it. Because why? I was building trust for a system you could not just believe in, all right? You could give in your time, your resources, you could invest in because why? You trust the process. Does that make sense? All right, put 100 if you think that makes sense. This is not just a speech proof. Okay, I've had people who come into the structures just follow through mentored guidance, and today they will be proud to say, this is one of the things I'll tell you. Okay, for 2026, if you commit to trading mentorship, trading guidance, trading journey, one of the things you're going to be excited. You're not going to be in a platform where you are dependent on leadership. You're going to be in a platform where you are offered a process to leadership, a process to being your own guide and leader, a process to independence, a process, all right, to liberation. You're going to be a liberated trader. Okay, I have unique strategies. I have unique trading concept. One of the things I did over the last 4 months is that I showed everyone, okay, how to build trading concept, trading knowledge, to trade with me, not depending on me. Am I correct on the chat? All right. Have I taught you guys all of the I'm big on trade ideas, I'm big on market insight, I'm big on education. Okay, but with also one with signals, guided signals, all right, guided trade ideas that I could say a majority of the students in our community know how to trade what I am sending. Not many people are going to do that, but that's trust. Okay. Because if you do that, there's something that I believe that a lot of traders don't have. They cannot manage. All right. It's hard to manage what you don't know, what you don't track. Okay. So a lot of people don't learn to track because they don't know what to track. So when it comes to risk management, which is the foundation for success in trading, a lot of people are not good at risk management because they don't know how to track. And that is one of the things we are helping you. So I want to officially welcome you guys. So what are we doing here today? I want to welcome you guys to the next phase, all right, of our trading journey in 2026, okay, which is the unveiling and the onboarding into Expect Hub. So I'm just going to be going, what is the vision behind our trading journey, okay, was birthed into this simple concept. All right, I'm sharing it here on the screen. Can you guys see my screen? All right. I'm just going to go through. I want you guys to understand the concept. I don't know if I make it big. Okay, good. Can you guys see my screen? Put 100 on the chat. All right, beautiful. So Expert Hub. All right, so this is what I will call your perfect trading partner. Okay, it's a structure, it's a system. I'm just going to give you guys the platform overview in a very, very fast way. Okay, uh, so Expect Hub actually stands for Experience Perfect Entry Trading Hub. Okay, a platform that gives you every advantage of the trading environment, from structured education to signals, to trading resources. I'm talking about strategies, courses, okay, trading automation. It's going to get into every service that has to do with learning and earning. Okay, now there are two parts to this. Now, a lot of people come in as customers, while some people come in as providers. This platform is going to offer a wide variety of opportunities, for traders and also students. Okay, so all right. Hmm. I think I clicked something. Let me just do quickly. I don't know if it is bigger like this. All right. So what are you going to see? So this little overview does not just give you, I want you guys to see the system, all right? The system from the administrative standpoint, or the structure behind the structure and the exposure of the structure. I want to see the engine. I want you guys to have an idea of the engine behind it. So this is majorly a performance-driven platform, a marketplace for performance. So everything you're going to see on the platform is based on performance, not what I say, all right, what is done, okay? Verified expertise to structured education to performance transparency. How are you going to see that? All right. So one of the things we did was we identified what is the problem in this space. Now, traders are they are available. A lot of people want to trade. The trading environment is a space where people see freedom, okay, but there is noise. Okay, there are hidden results. It's like they are hidden. Everything is hidden. They're just giving you what they believe is your hype. All right. There's anonymous gurus. There are people who know how to trade, but you really do not see their structure of trading. What we're doing in Expert Hub is we're bringing a structured publication platform. I will call this the exposure of talent, where you're going to see transparency. Okay, we're publicizing signals. So when we send you a signal, there's something about the signal that is different from you just having a signal in a Telegram group, a signal in a platform where someone publishes. No, a signal is a data. All right. So the transparency of the signal, like when you take the signal, so I'll just get into that, okay, in a moment. So structured publication, performance transparency, there are no hidden results. If we send 10 signals this week, you're going to know how the signal performed, and it's stated. It's going to be there locked in. It's not hidden. Okay, so if we have a 30-day trading and we traded 20 signals and we had 11 losses, you're going to see it when you come in that this is the performance of our signal, and it's going to guide your decision, all right, in the coming days. You're going to know by the time you see a track record of 1 month, 2 months, all right, and this person is below 50%, maybe that particular provider, or even me, let me use myself for an example. Okay, you're gonna tell, man, I'm gonna withdraw my subscription from this. So it's gonna be a transparent platform where you can invest and you know what you get from your investment. All right. Then we are so Kenville will be like, what you are using the word educator or signals. Now there are going to be providers. The truth is now we have a launch pad. You're going to be experiencing what you guys have been experiencing. But in time, this platform is going to create opportunities for other service providers who have expertise in different instrument strategies, and they will come offer you their expertise. All right. And but guess what? What we're doing as a platform is we're making sure we have a verification control. You have to come into this platform with proof of work. Okay. And we have to give you a period where you showcase that proof of work so that our students can trust and invest, all right, or get into your system of trading without them being hot. Does this make sense? All right. So this is the ecosystem, just from educators that provide their services. Now it goes through a governing body where we make sure that these services are good for our students, okay, and we publish and provide them for what our seekers, which are the traders. Okay, now this is the pillar. So this is what you're going to see when you get into the system. All right, it's actually in a system. It has a web platform. It has an app platform. These are the things you're going to, the anatomy of our signals, asset class. Now, when you get our signals, the first thing you're going to see the category of the signal. Okay, in time you're going to see, oh, is this a scalping tool? Is this a day trading idea, or is this a swing idea? You're going to see the category. You're going to see the asset class. You're going to see the action, buy, sell, or pending order. Is it now I'm doing market execution, or is it a pending order? Okay. Then the risk parameters, your entry, your take profit, and your stop loss. This is for the signals. Then immutable outcome tag, the outcome. All right. Is it an active trade? Is it a pending trade? Is it already, canceled, or is an invalid trade, or is a lost trade? So when you come in, you know what category of what that trade is to help guide your decision. Then once closed, the results are permanently captured in the trade history. Okay. So you cannot have 10 trades. You send it a signal as a provider and have 10 trades and you say you won 11, because why? Who's going to decide the winning of the trade? All right. It's actually the student. Okay. So every student who takes a trade would actually say take trade taking. If the trade wins, they will say win. Okay. And it's going to be taken from the side of the student, decided from the side of the student, and verified from the side of the platform. Does this make sense? Put sense on the chat. So that way, we are not in control. It's a transparent system. So you have 10 trades, you lost trade, everybody's going to have. Sometimes we publish results. I need you guys to, take this slow. One of the things I saw on the platform, a lot of people are obsessed, and you guys, permit me to say this. There are many platforms that you belong to. They tell you, they show you their win accuracy, they show you their trades called, but you really do not participate. It's almost like you do not, your participation is not in alignment with what they are calling. How many of you have had that feel? Oh, we had 89, but I mean, I did not participate. It's almost like they are declaring result you did not participate in. How many of you felt that void, that something is not right? Okay, so that is why we made the platform your decision. So when we call a trade, you're going to take that trade and decide the trade. If it is one, it's going to be declared one. All right. We are only going to do verification of how did it really win, all right, or it was a loss. How many of you feel that courtroom fair? Put fair on the chat. So when we publish result, we cannot publish result you did not experience. Make sense? Okay. That way you can trust. See, trust is what we're building. So when we publish our result, you can bank on them, because why? Our result was not created by us. It was created by the fairness of a system. Does this make sense? All right. It's you guys will not know how powerful it is until we get we get really through it. I've been, what's the moment? Let me share again. So now, this is a structured education and live engagement. So one of the things we did in our platform, not only did we create a funnel where you can have access to video courses, live sessions, and written strategies in depth, okay? And you can have a structured way of learning it, and it could track. I talked about accountability. This is what I put in a platform where you could be accountable. The system is accountable. It's showing you accountability. While you go through every platform, you're going to see that. But most importantly, another beautiful thing about this before I move to the next one is there is a social space for communication. So I talked about present accountability and communication. We have our own social media in the platform where you're going to see every educator, every signal sent, every communication. All right. You can interact with your educators, you can interact with the providers, you can interact with fellow students, you can actually share, ask question, and whatever that is posted you can communicate in real time, because communication is the key to change. All right, every good relationship is frontiered by a good system of communication. So these are part of the things we imbibe in the platform, that you are not just getting signals, you are actually communing and fellowshipping with the activity of what getting trading ideas, getting trading resource and materials. Does this make sense? Okay, so you guys are going to see, we're going to get into it right away. After I show you this, we're getting onboarded. Okay, so from governance, status, so this is for majorly for providers. All right, you get in, you request verification, you are reviewed, and you're published. Okay, so this is actually the most important part for every transparency. Data don't lie. Okay, there's going to be a leaders board. So this is a performance, like I said, it's a performance driven platform. So let's say we have an asset class or a particular educator, or different educators in the system. Their performance will actually put them out there so that every one of us will see. When you come in, maybe you're a new student, you come into the platform, you already see in the leaders board performance driven metrics, where you can see asset class or different activity, maybe currency class, indices, what is working presently, and you can actually use that to judge or make decision on what to follow or what to trade on. Does this make sense? Okay, so it gives you that guide. A lot of people get into platform and they are torn apart by several things, several offers, but they don't have guidance. So this activity, transparency, actually leads you to where to put your attention, because where your attention is where your money is. Okay, so from traders up, so educators, everything is centered around this platform. All right, and this is generally, the expectation, an overview of the expectation of the platform from its engine to its provision. Does this make sense? Have you guys been able to get a view of what this system are before we move into the excitement. Who's ready? Super ready. Who's ready? I know some of you are like, okay, let me ask this question. How many of you, when I told you guys about Expert Hub yesterday, you went to the App Store, or you went to Google and you Googled Expert Hub? Just let me know. No lie, you want to spy. You want to spy. How many of you spied? Raise your hand. Uh, all right, good. Beautiful. When you spy, did you like what you see? You love what you saw. Okay, so I need every one of you right now to go to www.experthub.com. And one of the things I want to tell you, don't move ahead of yourself. All right. Don't move ahead of yourself. So let's do this. Let me sign up. You guys tell me. So it starts here. Is my screen too dark? Let me make it bright a little bit. All right, good. It starts here. Okay. So everything we're gonna trade today, everything, the trade ideas, everything is gonna be sent on this platform. So officially everyone is being onboarded into this platform. All right. So go to Expert Hub right about now. Okay, and create your account. Everybody do so, right? And if you're done, put done in the chat. Okay, create your account. Click on get started. Okay, create your account. Okay, when you click on sign in, very simple. Okay, sign up, sorry. Okay, these are three things required: email, password, confirm your password, and click sign up. If you've done that, put down on the chat. Okay, web, everybody do this through the web. All right, take it one step at a time. Web. Okay, it's presently available on the Android. Okay, we did a bit of correction. Android approves faster than iOS. So I believe maybe a day or two, iOS is going to approve. Okay, we did a bit of correction. That's why we're doing team onboarding. So, we see everything from a team perspective before we fully launch out there. All right. So yeah, iOS is really very critical when it comes to, flexibility. They're very critical. So that's why we're using the web version. So there are no excuses for experience. If you're done, put down on the chat so that we can move quickly. All right. A simple, seamless process. So everyone in the chat, go type on so you're seeing a community. So you see what we have on Telegram. Telegram, just like Telegram, Instagram. Okay, a community is in this platform. We have our own community. We have our own thread timeline. So everyone on the chat right now, go put great to be here on your timeline. Okay, great to be here on your timeline. So this is your timeline. The moment you come in, the first thing you see as a student is, all right, your community and your timeline. You can type here, great to be here, Chris. All right, like beautiful. Okay, in real time, you are seeing the activity. Okay, beautiful. Samson, great to be here. Beautiful. Okay, so when you're registering as a customer, not educator. So there are two options there. Okay, so don't make sure. Don't go and register as an educator. Okay. So done. Beautiful. So the moment you come in, just type great to be here. Congratulations. So express yourself right now. How you feeling? Express it on the timeline. Okay. So we have our own timeline. We have our own metrics. So everything that is done on this platform is recorded in the community, just like we have on Telegram. When I send anything, it is posted. When you send anything, it is posted. Okay. No, 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 no. Don't use the app. iOS. Everybody go through the web. Go to your Chrome or your go to experthub.com. Everyone put experthub.com. Thank you, Annie. Okay, that is it. Experthub.com. You're seeing it on my experthub.com and just create your account. Okay, beautiful. So everyone, you have the communication here, and everyone sees your communication. All right, and I hope you guys are not registering as educators. Now, if you are using Android, you can actually go ahead and download it. Okay. If you are using Android, you can go ahead. But I want us to be on the same page, use the web version so that it's faster. Okay. What if I've gone through the app? Can we see? Now, if you've gone through the app, you've registered. I'm talking about the onboarding process. We're onboarding right now. And I want everybody to have the experience of what we're doing. All right. Now, going forward. You're done with the Android too. Beautiful. Okay. The interface is quite beautiful on the app, web app. Okay. The web app, or it's a web app. It's not actually a website. It's a web app. So we have it on the web app. We have it on the Android, and we also have it on the iOS. It's been approved. It's just that we did a correct for every correctional activity we do. We have to resend it, and they have to approve it. Okay. So if you're done, just put done. And if you commit, so that is it. So you guys can see that every communication is here right now. Okay. Every communication is seen. You can like, you can share, you can communicate, you can interact, you can send something. Others will look at it just like Chris is always sending us chat. All right. Emiola, you guys can send your chat. It's going to be a communion, a fellowship platform. So we have our own media. All right. We're secured here. How many of you like this so far? Let me know in the chat. You like the fact that we we have our own system. All right. Just stay with me. Don't be ahead of yourself. I know you guys want to explore right now. Great. Okay, just stay with me. We're onboarding. Okay, so now uh you're going to see educators. If you go on the how many of you are seeing by your side, you're seeing trending educators and you see Ken Remo and you're seeing that on your own platform. So these are trending educators. Okay, you have an opportunity to follow them. So this metrics is also going to be indicated by this leaders board. So everyone you want to see, you come in on the platform. This is what I want to talk about. Okay, you're going to see a leaders board. And what is that for every beginner? It shows you who is performing the most. What is the performance metrics? Okay, based on performance, you make decisions based on performance. All right, and that helps you. You want to always go with the person who has a structured winning rate. All right, consistency and good result. Am I correct? If there are 10 educators, you want to follow the partner or the educator who has a structured consistency winning rate. Am I correct? All right. So that's how we made it in a way where you could see it before you decide. Does that make sense? What is another beautiful plat or what we did as a community? The major aspect of this system is not just in its services, it's in its vision. The vision is to create the biggest trading platform for transparency and trust across the globe. That's the vision. All right. And the major component or asset of this platform is not its services, it's its people. And if you guys pay attention, in this communication, you will find a training. I'm not training, but in the communication, everything that I've been showing you guys, you will find the depth of its training. Okay, the greatest asset of this platform is not what we have to offer you. All right, is the you that we are offering is our capital. So we are doing everything to, I'm not going to use the word please you, to serve you. Because if you're properly served, you properly stay served. Do you agree with me? Okay, it's going to scale, it's going to attract people, it's going to be a safe zone for traders, it's going to be a place where traders can find immunity, community, come into immunity. So you see that immunity, this is a place where traders can converge and they will feel protected. So our goal is to build this community in increase by the services we provide. So the services we provide is a tool. It's not our destination. It's not the business. Okay. The business is the people. So, and I want you guys to understand this because that's where the power lies. A couple of things I'm going to be communicating after now. You're going to see differently. And the moment you can see it differently, you act differently. Okay. And this may be my best communication or the only time I'm going to communicate in depth because I am launching to the people of my heart. It's going to be different when I'm launching to the public. Okay, so what I say here is very, what I'll call important for you that is onboarding here right now. Because if you miss it, I may not have an opportunity except I bring you in close. For those of you that are in China, I'll do the in-depth, communication. But for now, this is your moment where you can understand what this platform is really all about. And the moment you can key into that, done for 2026, you're done for. So the asset of this platform is the people. The tool for that asset is the services. We're using the services to get to the people. Okay. And there is a milestone, okay, for us to get people. That's why we're giving you the services at premium level. Okay. We're giving you services at unexpected rate. We're giving you mentorship at abominable. Why is it that word that came out? It's an abomination to say you have access to mentorship with this type of opportunity. The reason we are doing that, so you don't, because what a lot of people think is not, it's too good to be true. Okay. Yes, it is going to be too good to be true because we are after you. We want you to experience, be served, okay, and stay winning. That is our priority. That is the purpose of the platform, to be that safe space for you, a place where you can come and you say where you've been before, all right, has been noise. You came in here and you experienced something different. Okay, that is what we want to communicate. Okay, is our means to an end. And the moment you can catch that, you're going to use our services different. You're going to stay here different. You're going to commit different. Okay, this is one big thing. So moving from community, I'm going to go to how do we spread. So there is signal. You're going to see signals. So this is where you're going to see all asset class of signals. Okay, every signal. So when the signals come, we did it in a way going back to the community. I don't want to miss out anything. We did it in an X. So it's an experience platform. Everybody comes in for free. Okay, this is a platform where you know when you go to buy suya. I mean, if you know that local thing, it's not only done in Nigeria where you do test. I mean, if you know testing, put test on the chat. Okay, let me experience what I want to win with. Okay, we are strong enough to allow you come and experience what you want to win with. So it's a platform for traders to come in, okay, for free. All right, and you can experience where you want to go. So we have a free experience even before you pick. Now, what are the class of experience? So when you come in here, one is that you are experiencing everything we're doing because it's a transparent based platform. If I send a signal right now, okay, it's going to come to everybody. But guess what? You're going to see that I'm sending signals, but you may not have access to see the details of the signals. But what does it do? You're going to be experiencing me sending signals. And when it wins, you're going to be seeing wins. You're going to be seeing losses. You're going to be seeing the transparency. Okay. You're going to be seeing the metrics of my activity. You may not participate, but what we call experiences. If you hang around the barber shop long enough, you're going to have a haircut. But the first thing you have to hang around, see how the people are coming out, oh, looking good. Then you're going to say, oh, I love this. I love how these people are treating people. I want to barb my hair here. Just like every experience, you want to be exposed, all right, to what they do. So you do not move by feelings, belief. You move by data. We want you to be exposed to the data that can help you make good decisions. I'm going to put clear on the chart if you guys get that. It's like testing. So that's one phase of the testing. The other phase is when you come in with a free plan, you have access, okay, to really taking some amount of trade in the course of a month or in the course of a week. We give you free testing, just like you test Suya. I want to buy what is I'm not a local guy. No, sorry. No, what? You know, when you don't test the shaki, let me see how this one tastes. You test. Some people can even eat full meat just from testing. Okay. So there is a place for you to test as a free member. Okay, maybe one or two signals a week you can test. All right, so you see the experience in real time. So not just see the data, now you can experience it in real time, but you will be locked in. Okay, the moment you finish that free plan, okay, for everything that is sent is now going to indicate or prompt you, okay, to get a package for you to experience it. Does this make sense? Put 100 on the chat. So it's a free space for experience, it's a free space for transparency where you see the data that you want to plug in. Okay. And you can say, wow, this is really working. Okay. You can even stay here a month and see what has happened. In a month, these guys have won this. If they did this last month, they did this this month, man, next month I'm running in. So you're going to move based on trust. Now I need you guys to listen carefully because like I said, everything that I am doing is in the message that I've been showing you guys. Many of you have troubles telling people what works, true or true. You have troubles telling people this is how this thing works. You've been in this environment, you cannot even communicate what's been happening with the big gains trading community to others. Am I correct? Now we are helping you with that problem. The best thing you can do is just share the app or share the platform. Just get in here. All right. Don't tell them anything. We will do the talking. The platform will do the talking. We show them the data they need to believe in. Okay. The only thing you have to do as a person is get them the platform. Be the one to get them the platform. We will do the talking, the transparency and the data. We do the talking. There is no way someone comes in here and is always seeing AUD, USD, buy trade called on AUD, USD. The next thing they want to do, they want to experience that trade. And the next thing they see, okay, I don't have what it takes to experience that trade. But okay, let me just see how the trade works out. And the trade finishes, oh, it's a win. Other students are communicating it's a win. You are seeing it. Oh, I want that. Oh, bag 100, the bag. You're seeing communication of other people doing that signal. What's going to happen to you if you stay in that environment long enough? Talk to me on the chat. You are going to join the wagon. Trust me. So it's a marketplace to show people what we are doing so that they can easily make decisions. So all you need to do as a person is just get them here. The data will show, and it's not hype. Data. When I send a trade, we win. If you do not post win, we can't see win. You have to post. So it's the activity that will drive participation. Okay, that is the accountability and transparency structure. You know, how's that going to be important? How many of you you're loving it so far? Am I trying my best? I told you I'm going to do a lot of talking today. You guys see I'm doing a lot of talking already. So I want you guys to see how it helps you. So there are certain things you guys need to do. All right, this will help you. Some of you have gone to register as educators. Okay, this will help you. Okay, this training educator, you have an opportunity to follow. Many of you have already followed me. All right, that's how beautiful it is. Okay, you would see, you would experience, then you will make decisions. So every decision is not because Evelyn told you that this platform is winning. No, you experienced it yourself. Okay, that the transparency of the trade is clear enough for you to see that they're winning. Does this make sense? Put 100 on the chat. Okay, so this is where we have our signals. You're going to be seeing all asset class of signals. You can see every one of you because now we are running. You guys can see the trade. Okay, but you're going to see that it's blur. So generally, when it comes in, it's going to be blur. If you have access, you can take trade. Because you have access, you can actually take trade. So guess what this does? The moment you take the trade, it goes into the algorithm. All right. And the moment the trade win, you have an opportunity to say the trade win, the trade won. So I've taken trade. You can open. All right. You can see the parameters. This is already one, but that is how it's. You can actually click one and close trade. Can you guys see? All right. You can copy all the parameters. You can take the trade close. So this is kind of like a posted on the 6th of, this was yesterday. Okay, you can close trade. So you determine that metric that is going to be shown on the platform. If you won, you click won. If you lost, you click lost. If you broke even, you click break even. If you're seeing clarity, put clear on the chat. Okay, you see the parameters, entry price, stop loss, take profit. And you're going to see if the trade is a pending active trade, you're going to see an active trade. All right, you're going to see all. We just put this here so that you can see. And now you can see the analysis. Okay, there is a, you see when we send the chart, you can see the chart of trading view. We imbibe it on the platform. Either you see the link or you see the image, so you can track the trade as an idea. Okay, and you can see notes. I'll tell you this is what I'm looking at, just like I show you guys on Telegram. I'm looking for this trade to break this, and if it's an idea, okay, or this trade is already happening right now, You guys should close the trade. Everything can be communicated after. And guess what? You can actually comment on the trade. You can ask questions. The way Meg is going to ask my life out of myself. Okay. Oh, is this, can we still enter? Is this too okay? You guys can actually interact with the trade here on this platform. How many of you think this is making more sense? Okay. Let me know on chat. You can send your option. You can ask questions. You can say, is it too late? It's active. It's still showing active. Am I too late? And others can answer you. You can interact. Okay. And when it is done, we all close trade. And if this close trade, everybody is going to go publish. It's going to be published on the platform that the trade is won. And others can see. Inactive members or free members can begin to see, oh man, this is good. Okay. So that's for the signal. Move to courses. Okay. You're going to be seeing curated courses on the platform. All right. So right about now, you guys are going to see when you get started. Okay, so this is beginner's course. Everybody who's new, I told you guys, for those of you that are new, you say, oh, I'm new, I don't know what you're saying. This is where you get started. So there's going to be beginner's course, there's going to be intermediate. We're going to be uploading as it's going. There's going to be intermediate and there's going to be advanced course, all right, depending on the package that you are in. But for everyone who comes in, you're going to be guided on what is Forex, what are the basics of Forex. It has 10 lessons. The moment you get started, it will begin. So this, all right. You're going to mark complete. The moment you start, you mark complete, and it's going to be showing you your metrics of learning. If you have not complete, come on, go and complete your course before you come in here. This is the most important aspect where I love when this was all done. This is one of the most instrumental things that I love about the platform, that we have our own. Okay. We have our own Zoom, our own live platform, and it's so beautiful. Like, it's so beautiful. Okay. So our next class is going to be done here. So if you're on the platform, if you're not registered, you're gonna miss the next signal, you're gonna miss the next call, you're gonna miss the next class. That's why I'm telling everyone, get here. Okay. Everything is on. All right. Expert Hub. Experthub.com. Just let me just give it to you here. Experthub.com. So that's it. Okay. So whenever we have a schedule, this is also where you're going to see our live schedule, and you can log in, participate here live in here. You're not here, you're missing out. I mean, I think this makes sense. Like, it's great. It's a great tool. Okay. So we're protected. We own our own portal of education. Beautiful. Now, I love this part I'm going to. These are the live signal. These are the signal ideas. I know I call signals. There's a difference between a signal and an idea. Okay, so signal is a curated entry, take profit, stop loss, class asset. If it's a buy, pending order, you get the details and you act on it. The thing is ready. Okay, but an idea is informative, is educational. So because I teach you, I show you what I teach you, I send ideas. Okay, right about now, this morning I've sent an idea on this platform. Okay, unlock signal idea. You are going to, but hold on. Okay, did not. So because ideas are class based. Hold on, let me just do this quickly. Please make it open for everyone. Sorry. Some of you are registering as educators. We'll delete your account. Okay. So there is customer, there's educators. Please, you go and re-register as a student. Sorry. We will delete all those accounts. So make sure you register as a customer, not educator, because that is why I am seeing here that you guys, all this, like Leandro, you registered as an educator. Cabin, you registered as an educator. That's why you are seeing follow. You can only follow educators. So make sure you're registering as student. Okay, make sure you're doing that now. So if you didn't, go make sure you do that now. You won't be seeing some things. Okay. Admin, please make ideas, okay, open for all. All right. So this is going to be open for us. So this is where you're going to be seeing my ideas, my weekly ideas, my daily ideas as the morning opens, all the ideas that I'm sending before. So ideas are going to be different from signals. And ideas is what you guys can follow. Even when I don't send the signals, you guys can follow for those of you that have actually learned the craft. So it's actually a beautiful tool for everyone. Okay, where you can see the heart of a trade, how the trade is working, how the trade came to be. So you're not just someone who's dependent on the trade. You see someone you can produce the trade because you're following the idea. Does this make sense? All right. And I can tell you the forecast of a trade, what I'm looking at in BTC USD, what I'm looking at in gold, what I'm looking at. So I guess are showing you what I am looking at so you can actually stay with me to look at it. And you do that long enough, you actually get a way of trading for yourself without actually depending on the platform. Okay. So this is leaderboard where you're going to be seeing every educator. Okay. And now we're coming, if you the lower side, many of you, when you got into this platform, I'm not going to leave this part out, but some of you want to leave it out, but I won't. Okay. Every problem, I'm going to take the next couple of minutes to talk about what this side of this business is going to solve. So you see referrals, okay? You see a wallet, direct referrals or level two, and you see a wallet here, and you see your link, okay? Your custom link, and you can share your custom link with others, all right? And here you see, share your referral link or code with friends. When they sign up and subscribe, you earn a level one commission. Okay. When their referral subscribe, you earn a level two commission. So you're going to be seeing your level one commission. You're going to be seeing your level two commission. All right. You must have an active subscription, okay, to be able to earn commission. So I need everyone to put com on the chat. All right. I'll put commission on the chat. So let me just go quickly, go over this quickly and why it's important here. Okay. So what we're doing is that we're sharing revenue. We're sharing revenue with traders. A lot of people don't know what it means, but I'm going to say it the way it is. All right. I'm going to say it the way it is. At least for some of you that have followed, you followed me because of truth. I'm someone who doesn't hide what you need. Do you guys believe in that? Like, I don't hide what you need. Even when you don't need it, I put it in your face. Okay. I'm not scared to tell the truth. I think there's a glitch on the website. I registered as a trader, yet it appeared. Okay, just leave it. All right. Yeah. Thank you for that feedback. So it's going to be corrected. Okay, if you registered as a trader and it's showing, it's going to be corrected. So, but just make sure that you did not, for those of you who maybe you made a mistake, you just clicked and it went, make sure you did not make a mistake of registering as an educator. Okay. So what was, everything is back to the first word I told you guys to share, vision. So I've talked about how this helps a trader. And I told you this week, what was, when I shared or did a call with you guys yesterday, what was the theme for this week? You can type it on the chat. What did I say the theme for this week would be? So you guys actually did 50 today, so I'll train you. Congratulations. Okay. Capital. So I need everyone to put capital on the chat and I want you to see the money. Your one of the most instrumental part of trading is capital. And I was able to expose to you what capital truly means. Okay. And how your asset in trading is to become the trader, and that gives you access to capital. Now, there are means to capital. It means capitalism in important, but a lot of people are using the skill to get capital when they ought to become the skill because the skill is the capital. So a quick word, and I'm just going to do this maybe five or closing in 10 minutes. Okay, I want to talk about capital. I want to talk about money. Because at the end of the day, we didn't just create a platform, we create a partnership. We created a system where we don't just give you a service, we made you a partner so that you could actually share in revenue of this platform. It's for a reason. Many traders are not. So I used the word yesterday. I used the skill. So money gives you ability. Money is an ability. Money is a tool, it's also an ability. You can earn money. You can use the skill to earn money, okay? And you can also use the skill to grow money. Listen to this. It's going to be a short message. When you have the capacity to earn money. So when you do a job, when you trade, you have the capacity to earn. When you do a job, you have the capacity to earn money. When you earn money, all right, two things happen. You either spend it or do what? Talk to me on the chat. I want you guys to be conversational. You invest it or you spend it. Money gives you capacity to do two things. Just like I told you, the skill gives you capacity to do two things, to earn or to grow. So when you use the skill to grow, you're going to learn and earn continuously. It means you've created a system of earning, a system of growing money. All right. Wealth is built from growing money. And when you earn money, you do not invest it, you can grow it. Okay. When you earn money, so no matter how much you earn, it doesn't matter the size, you will spend it. If you do not grow, if you do not invest it, you will spend it. Okay. So the system of wealth is created by system of growth. I've been talking about growth. Now, I want to capitalize on growth as the capital. So what did we do on this platform? And I want you guys to, it's not just us. Every system does this, but many people don't understand. When I came into the platform, like I showed you guys the story, yesterday, I showed you guys, I shared the story. Okay. Just like everyone comes into a platform, you want to learn to earn. Just like many of you going to school, you learned to get a certificate so that you can earn. Okay. But some people use the same structures, okay, to grow, to invest. So some people earn salary, some people spend it, or why some people invest it. It doesn't matter how small. Okay. Now, what system are you doing in or outside of trading? So this platform was created to help you partner. So right about now, what are we doing? If you buy into a service, I have the skill. I'm showcasing the skill on the platform. What am I doing? Am I earning or growing money? So I want you guys to just reflect a little bit. Okay? Reflect a little bit. I'm a trader. Am I trading right now? Or I built a system of trading? Who's buying? Talk to me on the chat. I will be quick, very quick. I want you guys to understand why this is important. Who's buying? The students are buying. Okay, we are servicing, we're providing. Am I trading? Is that trading? I need you guys to just understand, and I want you guys to understand. I desire that you understand this. I'm not trading. I know how to trade, but I am using my trading as a growth system to invest in you. And because I've invested in you, my return on investment is your participation. Now that's not trading, that's growth. Okay. Revenue is going to be created from service providing from the same trading you're learning to earn. Now, I want you guys to, I'm not just telling you this, I'm showing you a concept, I'm showing you a principle. It's the same trading. What are we doing differently? Okay, I've sown seeds. My seeds are what you're eating right now. Okay, so I've planted, I'm growing fruits. I'm no more earning money, I'm creating it. Just like everybody you know today that is wealthy in this space created an opportunity for you to earn. Same trading. Okay, but I didn't use it to create an earning system. I could use it, or a spending system. I use it to create or a revenue system. Revenue. Now, I need you guys to type revenue on the chat. This revenue is your capital. If you earn money, you bring into here, you learn, you can earn. Beautiful. If that's what you want, we'll give it to you. But as a platform, we decided to say, okay, we want to partner and share revenue. Just the same thing I did. There's what we call leverage. Like I told you guys my story. I came into the platform. I listened to somebody and I decided to use the skill to leverage. What would be you? That thing I did, what would be you in it? I just showed you a platform right now. Is this platform valuable for traders across the globe? Yes or yes? Okay, so how would you build revenue with this platform? So that revenue could be your capital system to increase your capacity of trading. Okay, because why? If you invest more in your trading, you're going to make more money. But that money doesn't have to come from your earned income. Let it come from your revenue income. So whenever you come into this platform, you help a friend get this value. When you share your link and you share to others, what you're building is a revenue system. You're becoming a branch that bears fruit. You're not taking the fruit. You're becoming a branch that bears fruit. So as this platform expands, now we're starting with a couple of hundreds. In the next couple of weeks, you may be seeing thousands. In the next couple of months, you may be seeing tens of thousands. In the next couple of years, you may be seeing hundreds of thousands. In years to come, you're going to be seeing millions. It's the same system, but the branches will just expand. The question is, would you be a branch that is bearing fruit, or you will be someone that is taking the fruit? Because why? Revenue will never be shared with fruit, but revenue will be shared with branches. You did not create it, you partnered, you leveraged the system, and you created revenue. You became part. Two things happen to everyone in the money environment. Is either you build a product or you sell a product. That is how you create revenue. If you do not want to spend, you build a product. Okay. If you do not want to spend, you leverage a product, you sell a product, you partner a product. Now, what we have done, we've simplified partnership. And the biggest part to this platform, it is problem. It's solved. Okay, which is the last thing I'm going to talk about. I believe is the last thing I'm going to talk about. Okay, so we gave you a system where you could partner and revenue. Okay, so you're going to be seeing everyone who comes in, and we made it kind of like a partnership. Partner with your partners. I may have you in the system. You may have a friend. We are connected as a team. Okay, I'm going to be earning revenue from this company. Okay, I'm going to be sharing revenue as they share revenue. It makes a lot of sense. But how is it going to make sense the more? So you're going to be seeing this. Okay, how is this revenue going to be seen? So listen to this right now. I'm not showing the platform. What's the traders all over the world? Let's tell ourselves the truth. Is trading interesting? Is trading a viable means of wealth creation and changing the narratives of money? Okay. What has been the major plague in the trading environment that has plagued the trading environment? There are some of them, but one of these major ones, all right, is access, funding. Am I correct? Funding education and funding trading capital. Funding education and funding trading capital. By the grace of God, we determined to solve this problem. If you're going to learn trading, if it is not the gamble way, you're going to need time. You're going to need at least a minimum of experience. Give yourself an experience phase to change to becoming a successful trader. 2 years. Okay. But to a common man, 2 years to afford a training and an experience system for 2 years, it's going to take a lot of money from the narrative that is out there. Even if you're doing a minimum of $100 or $50 a month, which is rarely $100, averagely some good. I'm talking about the good platforms. So I'm going to come from a phase of competition. So if I have to start with competition, I'm going to be talking $300 to $1,000. Okay, access monthly. If you want to get good mentorship, good training resource, good trading system, good onboarding process structured like this. Okay, you're going to be talking $300 on an average. The truth is, there are millions of people, but not many people can afford it. Now, with the hype and promotion and deception, people can get in, but they cannot sustain payment. Am I correct? Many of you have been victims of, oh, you came in through the hype, you came in through a belief system. Okay, you paid your month one, but you couldn't get result. Because why? You are not even groomed mentally to understand the process. You just jumped in. Okay. I'm privy. I started my trading journey with IM Academy. I'm privy to have had the finance to go through the process. I'm privy when I hit my blocks, there was an earning system that helped me pay for my tuition. But how many people could afford $249 monthly? The average income in this our country right now in Nigeria is less than $70. $70 is about how much? It's about 110,000. Am I correct? Someone earns an average of 110 and is paying a subscription of over 400,000. How could they? Even if that's their dream, they cannot afford it. Guess what? That is why they go through what? Bad means, deceptive means, free means, corrupt means, hype means, just to get by. Because the dream is real, but access is not. Is a major problem. Am I correct? Am I communicating the truth right now? So one of the things we did, we bring premium. We did not want to, we did not want to compromise the value. I came from somewhere. I cannot have a lower standard. Okay. I could say over the time in this space of education in trading, no system beats IM Academy from my experience. No system, no structure. From my experience, from my exposure, I've been an educator in different systems. Everybody's trying to do what IM did. Okay. IM is a motherland when it comes to, but they made mistakes. So I came from that system. All right. I'm not, in saying this is a past system. The system is off right now. So I'm not saying I've been in as an educator, I've educated in different platforms. Platform have upgraded, but the yardstick for premium, okay, was IM Academy. Now, what's this? If I came from a system like that, I cannot have a subsidized value. I cannot compromise value. Okay. So, but guess what? The problem was the pricing. And now my vision is to build a community. The goal is a community. How can I get people to come and learn the way I did? All right. And get mastered over time and they can afford it. Hence, whatever you see, for those of you who spied into our pricing, how many of you are spied into our pricing and you're still asking some ridiculous question like, how is this possible? Because that's the question you're supposed to ask. How many of you saw our pricing? Because some of you will spy. That's the first thing some of you did. I promise you, you went to check price. You did not know the value first. You wanted to check price. That is what a lot of people do. Access. It's good, but how can I afford it? That's why you went to check price first. Now, be very honest. The price you saw, were you amazed? From what you're hearing right now, you're amazed at the price you're seeing. How come? Because that's right, except you're a criminal, you're a thief. Except you're a demon. That's the question you ought to be asking. All right. How would you be giving this incredible value at the price you are saying right now, Mr. Kenry? Okay. Um, Upgrade. So this is logical for me. I love to be logical because guess what? I don't know if I should tell you guys this, but somehow I told myself, God, help me obey. I will be obedient as I can because I want you guys to understand. Okay. Help me, Lord. Hmm. Not that I want you to see the money, but I want you to understand the vision. Okay. When I started Pay Nation, I built a subscription model that paid me a lot of money. Okay. I earned a lot of money. All what I didn't earn in IAM, okay, over the course of 1 year, 6 months, I made in my first quarter when I built my own system, starting from Pay Nation. Trust me. What am I talking? My first month, I made 1 year, 6 months. More than 3 times, almost 3 times my launch of Pearl Nation. Okay, I could have continued in that, but there is something. I'm more about the vision, the people, because the people is the capital, the people is the asset, the people is the reason for the vision. Okay, now if my goal is to attract over the next 5 years 1 million traders that are quietly getting it right, okay, and expanding the vision of what it is we have, I need to give a roundable figure of how they can get access. So it's not a logical figure what you're seeing here that, oh, it's not commensurate with the value you're getting, but it's very instrumental in the target this vision has, this platform has to have every trader coming here to experience success. Okay. And it's going to be a platform to instrument structure into the trading environment. $9 is access to Forex class. Okay. $15 is access to Go class. Indices. So we separated all of the interest points. There are a lot of you like indices. Now you like some of you don't trade gold before, but my environment has made you come into the gold and indices. Some of you are poor student, like a lot of us, like we like Forex. Okay. Forex is the poor environment. This is the rich environment, premium rich environment. Okay. This is where liquidity is in the market. Now, some of you get into this journey, but guess what? Access is key. So what we're doing is that we're delivering up to five, trades a week, and that is the starter. Okay, so with this subscription, you get up to five trades a week, 20 trades a month. Isn't that amazing? At $9. Stay with me a little bit. Don't get too excited. You miss. Is it amazing? So let's be logical a bit. A student, a go to school person, a working mother, a stay at home parent, someone can actually have this and retain it. For me, it's about staying here, retaining it long enough for you to experience the change as a trader. You will fail. Everybody will fail in trading. Everybody will lose account. Everybody will break account, but don't break access. Don't break continuity. Because why? If you break and you get separated, who will teach? Who will help you mold yourself back? What educator? What form? Okay, I was able to in 9 months I wasn't trading, but I was connected to mentorship. I was paying subscription. And guess what? The key that got me changed was not my education, was an instruction. Imagine I wasn't connected to that instruction. I wasn't connected to the structure of mentorship. Okay, I couldn't have access. What would have happened? I probably would still be the person. I'll be someone you didn't know today. Okay, so access is key. Retention is key. You keep learning, failing till you get it right. But at what expense? So we made it long term. Okay, we made it something you can add into your budget, something you can take out of your earnings, something you can even go work and get quickly and pay for 3 months, pay for 5 months. So you stay here long enough to experience change. And we're going to help you do that. Okay, but we don't want you to break access because our goal is for you to truly learn and get access, okay, to earning. So $9. Now you are someone who's aggressive. You move to the rush. You want unlimited because guess how it works? Okay, $9 a month, but it's connected to the size of the signal. So a day we can send three signals, and you take all three today. Okay, it's five a week. You took three today, two tomorrow. You're done. Five exhausted. If any signals come again, you're not gonna get in. All right, you get the signal, but you can't take it because why? You've exhausted your plan. You're five for the week. So if you need to take, it's going to tell you, it's going to prompt you to go unlimited. Does this make sense? So you're going to find out, oh, I don't want to be limited, but if you're someone who's conserved one a day, you take one a day, oh, so week five, all right, boom, you're done. Does this make sense? So unlimited is going to pay those of you that are aggressive. You want to take advantage of everything that is coming, all right? And that goes for uh, uh, all of the packs. Now we have our beautiful pack, which is the combo rush. Okay, some of you that this is some of you like gold, like I'm doing right now. Some of you are combo, you have currency account, you have gold account, and you have indices. That's a combo account. Okay, and it comes at $35 for the unlimited. Okay, but for the starter, it's $25. This beautiful. You know what this does? I like that, Bisola. It helps you know where you come in. You cannot come in. One of the things that happened in our time when we came into the system, we paid for everything that we used a few. Okay, you paid for everything. Imagine you paid for premium, but you're only joining one educator and you're only trading one asset. It means you paid a lot of money for something you don't use. But when you come in here, you're going to pay for what you need. You're going to pay for what you practice. I mean, if you think that makes sense. All right. So you're not spending, we don't want you to spend your money and you begin to, I'm wasting money. No, you pay what you need. So if you've seen that, oh, this is what has been working, you go and you pay for it. If someone has been sending signals on currency or indices or gold, and you've seen the ratio of how they are winning, you go and you just pay for gold. And say, okay, I will just, let me start with. So you can start with something small, $15. Do you know, might I say this? I'm not supposed to say this because, but I'm trying to be logical. If you get in with the $15, and you have the capital for good, one trade with good practice will make you times 4 in just one trade. True or true? So it's not about the subscription for us. We want to give you more value so that problem, not that I really like that idea anyway, where people have to earn from their subscription. This is not why we created this, so don't get it twisted. We don't want you to use your earning to create your subscription. That is not the idea, but it is good that our narrative feed that idea, that it feed that mindset of people. If I pay for this, will I get it? solved? Did we solve that problem? If I pay this, will I make the subscription in a month? How many of you had that problem with our major platforms we're coming from? Okay, which is not the reason for what we did. But now someone can logically say, oh, I can start this and I can start earning even while I am learning, and I can sustain my learning even with what I am learning. But that is going to now be dependent on your discipline. Don't come in gambling like some of you came in and you learn discipline over time. If you're not a gambler, if you're someone who's just leveraging, and over the next classes, I'm going to teach you leverage, because some people can come in, but not people understand leverage. Okay, so the first phase for me, write this down, in trading is this. These are three phases in trading. Okay, the first phase is leverage, second phase is learning, third phase is earning. Two is earning. Okay, first phase is leverage earning. Okay, don't start with learning. Many traders make a mistake of learning first. It is not the right thing to do in the phases of in the curves. You first strengthen yourself, then you get into the journey. Okay, then you duplicate the journey. So the leverage phase is the most important phase in the traders. So when you come into an environment or get into an environment where you can leverage other people's expertise and effort, because if you can be a good leverager, you can manage your phase, because everyone is going to trade. The moment you learn, you're going to trade. Okay. But guess what? The proof of your trading is going to be what? The expense is going to be based on the foundation of your leverage. What you cannot leverage and get proof of results, you cannot manage. A lot of traders today cannot manage their information, their knowledge, because why? They don't have a proof of it. So when you leverage, you create a proof, create a trust system, just like we did with you. So if someone is calling a trade on Euro USD, you don't need to have their knowledge of that trade. Learn how they trade. Leverage them, because if you know what they know, the next thing you'll be doing is trading. So, and if you are going to trade, it's the same thing they are calling for you that you're going to see and trade. Am I correct? If someone is calling trades every day, just create an account and begin to practice leveraging trades. It's like demo trading real assets. So every day we call trades. Guess what? Over the month, our result is 85% win, over 80% win. You should be able to, across all assets, not just one. Together, but across all assets, it's over 75%. So you go check our result, you're going to see currency, this rate, this, and they are all over 75%. What that means, get your own data. Just keep an account for currency and just call the trades they take. Okay, and over a month, you want to see your result. If your result aligns with the trade, it means you've leveraged well. And guess what you're going to do? You're going to earn money faster. That leverage is beautiful. Now you have an opportunity to learn at ease, not pressure. A lot of traders are learning under pressure. You want to just earn quickly. Why? Who's pursuing you? Take your time. These are the reason we created a package and a plan to help you make the decision that you don't have to be in a race. Because guess what? How can someone be disciplined and they have something pursuing them? They have money they are spending. Someone paid $100 or $200, okay, and doesn't have to pay next month. What is the thing they will do within the month? They will be aggressive because they are trading under pressure. But now you're paying just $15. You have a lot of money to throw around. You are discipled, you're disciplined, you would obey quickly because no pressure. We want to help you make the right decision in trading. Okay? To leverage, the moment you come in, create an account, follow the ideas. For the next 6 months, leverage to get proof of concept. So as you're learning, you're going to know that this is the same thing I will do it right. Put 100 if you got that right. It's very, very important I tell you guys this. It's the phase. And if you could get this, if someone told me this earlier, well, I did it anyway. That's the first thing I did. When I came into the system, I followed some certain educators and I just took their trade. And I took their trades, I eliminated the ones that weren't good and I followed the ones that were good. That is why I'm a better trader today. Does that make sense? So I didn't learn first. Okay. When I learned, I was just watching video, I was consuming video. When I started trading, I traded the concept I'd already learned, I'd already gotten results from. Okay. So that is about what we have in the platform. So you're going to see the plan. So this is the plan. Now we have this. This is the specialty class. It's called the live class. And we are starting with, okay, HFX pack. So we have our HFX community, HFX pack, live trading. So this is the live trading pack. Okay. And one of the things I said is Okay, over the next couple of weeks or probably a month or two, we are going to conceal our market insight with this pack. So for those of you that want to still experience our live trading from market insight, live ideas, okay, it's going to be on this pack. And this is the only live pack that we have. So if you want to experience that, this is the when I'm going to come live. This is the only pack that brings me live. Every of this pack is ideas, signals, and or instructions. Does this make sense? Okay, this gives you this leverage platform, leverage. Then this gives you a learning. Okay. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is about what we have in our platform, in our system. That is about the onboarding and the showcase, first phase showcase of the Expert Hub trading system. I don't know if I don't know if I missed out on anything. Okay. Are you guys excited? Any question? Wow. I said I was going to do a lot of talking today. Is that 80 and three-way plate? Did we do well? Okay. This has been the has this been the okay, what was the English? Has this been worth it? What we've been building, what you guys just experienced, has it been worth it? The time, the effort, the resource. And if you've been waiting, seeing this today, okay, do you feel pleased and excited at what we've birthed? Okay. There's more, but this is just what's needed for today. Okay. At least I was able to capture what's needed for today. All right. So what do you guys have to say? So let me hear from you guys. All right. Let me hear from you guys. Let me hear from one or two, three people. Just raise your hand. You want to say something? Okay. That's something piqued your interest. You want to say something? I'd just like to hear from you. Let me take that time to rest a bit. Let me hear from you. Raise your hand. You want to say something, or just type on the chat. Let me take a breath. It's just before we get into trading, I'll send trades. I want to make sure everybody's gonna get it. If you, I believe you all registered already because I'm gonna be sending trades. We're not done. Still have trades to take. Okay. But still, I need you guys to experience our trade ideas, how you can take it. Okay. Yeah, that's the next part of the onboarding. This is the communication and overview. Okay. I have a question. Go ahead, Nicola. Let's see. Just a moment. And guess what? Okay, let me just take the question before I make that announcement. You can unmute yourself, Bukola. Okay, someone asked, how do we fund the wallet? Beautiful. We broke out. Don't worry, you guys got, don't worry.
Yeah,
Just
good morning, coach. Good morning, everyone.
good
My
morning.
question is, when do we start paying?
That's a beautiful question. That's a beautiful question. So when do you start paying? All right. Any other question? Okay. Like I said, I'll just answer that question right away because it's one of the things that is quite amazing. One of the announcements. One of the things a lot of people don't know about this, and some of you are coming in here. Yes, we created a platform where you can actually have a free experience. But this is our launch pad, and I love you guys so much. And the truth is, I love everyone to have an experience. Okay, I love everyone to have an experience. So we made a decision that over the next 2 weeks, which is going to be our major, launch. So this is a launch pad with a big gains trading opportunity. Over the next 2 weeks, it's going to be free. Every asset, every class, every, opportunity to the platform is going to be free for the next 2 weeks. All right. So you don't have to pay for the next 2 weeks. Does this make sense? It's free. Access free for the next 2 weeks. So between now and the next 14 days, okay, it's our launch pad. Okay. And We don't just want it to be free for you. You can tell a friend to be part of the free. Okay, to experience all that we did, all that we're doing for free. So they can come and experience everything I said. Because experience is some people experience is currency. Okay. Now we want to, we don't want them, we want them to be able to afford that currency. Okay, and they don't have to pay for it. So uh yeah, get your team, get a friend, and guess what? I don't know if I should say this. Be a major shareholder. I'm a number person, but I won't do that today. But some of you, I want you to see the numbers. See when we get to 100,000 and you are a shareholder and you have 10% of those shares of 100,000, it means you have probably, 10,000 people on the platform. This is a retention-based platform. I've been in the sales industry and I see how money moves. It's easy to earn money when you have timing and opportunities like this. Okay, this is rare. In the world, this is rare. I could say this is the first of its kind by the grace of God. But the timing in the industry is powerful. Okay, it's easy to build a business or premium value at subsidized price. Okay, now you don't have to build a lot of influence to do this. Now, the platform does it for itself. It's just gathering. And now, so let's say you have a community of 1,000 people at a milestone. Just set a milestone that over the next 6 months, let's even say a year, you build a community of 1,000 people who can easily afford maybe the popular pack of $15 or the 25 combo. $25 is easy. At $25, and you are earning about 15% of that. 15% of $25 is how much? I need you guys to see numbers, how wealth is created. What is 15% of $25? You guys are not typing. It's about $4, and you have 1,000 people. That's $4,000 added income to your monthly revenue. You can think about it, right? At just 1,000. Many of you have been trading for years. You've not made 4,000. You've not made 1,000 a year. You've just been spending into trading. Okay. But some of you are going to get it. Some people over the next 1 to 3 years, you're going to be making revenue that is beyond your widest dream. If only you could see into the vision of expansion. And it's easier. We did something that made it easy. All you just need to do, change your scope. Okay. So I'm looking forward to those, the partnership team. All right. I'm looking forward to people. And guess what? We're going to be doing a lot of, it goes beyond, like I said, I can't say everything today. This is an empowerment platform. We're empowering traders, we're empowering providers. We're not just creating opportunities for traders to learn, we're creating for opportunities for service providers to scale. Now you learn, after you learn how to trade and you have a good track record, after that, how do you create income? This platform will help you create income. We have the people you can serve. Just have good metrics of service. We bring you in, you're going to be earning revenue from subscriptions. We have the people, we have the publications. We're going to help you with that. All right. Now, that is not all. You can build your team and earn revenue. You can have a service and earn revenue. Okay. You can trade and earn revenue. So you're going to choose how you earn money. Is powerful. How you go is dependent on you, but we actually did it all for you to take advantage of. All right. So I believe that answers the question, Bukola. Any other question on that area? So to do this, yeah, someone is giving you an insight. So that's why you have your personal link. And the moment someone comes under that link, they are under you for life. Okay? For life. You're going to be earning. Just like You do a video on YouTube and people are watching and you are premium partner, you're earning as people watch. It's the same thing that happened. As people get value here, you're earning. Okay. And it's going to be an empowerment platform. In time, as we grow, we're going to begin to offer services that would aid your trading. Okay. Some of you will be looking for money. This system is going to encompass everything in trading from proprietary service. It means we can fund our traders. And we can have systems where you hit a certain milestone in your learning, you're going to get funded. It's going there, but I may not be able to say everything today. But everything you're looking for will be here in time. But we need to grow. Growth is our year one. Year one will determine what everything you guys want to enjoy. Okay, our milestone. If we all focus on our year one goal, a lot's gonna happen. All right. And for me, it's quite easy. Any question again? I'm trying to trap my talk. Like I'm super excited. So many things in me right now, but I just want to make it, I want to keep it simple at this beginning. Bisola, you want to say you go ahead. You raised your hand.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Morning.
I'm getting an error message when I'm trying to set up my display name.
You got an error message.
Yes.
What was the error? Can you send it on Telegram? What was the error message?
Okay, please hold on. Okay, it's saying the user goals, user ID, goal key.
Just send it on the Telegram. It may be network or something, and you just try it again. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Did anybody get an error message again? Okay, someone registered using my affiliate link. These are the beautiful things we want to experience. Okay. Yeah. Someone registered using your affiliate link, but it's not showing on your profile. Okay, we're gonna check into that. All right. It's gonna all be connected. This is the reason I want to launch with the team first, because some of the things that we added were late time adding. I wanted to make sure that everything was complete. I started with the most important things. At the latest hour, that's when we added this affiliate thing and we had to put it on the platform. Okay, so but it's all going to be connected. All right. Just get the email of the person. Okay, and just write down the email of the person, but it's all going to be connected. Okay, so that you don't miss out on your work. Okay, thank you for giving us any feedback again, please. Any feedback, because that's the whole idea of the onboarding. All right. Ekene, please go ahead. You raised your hand.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is amazing. Thank you so much. I know you are a very hardworking person, and I know you get to this stage. So my question here is, I wanted to know which of the broker are you using to fund this, because for some of us, I think this is my first time of joining, so I want to really know how you said it's for free, but how do which brokers is being connected to the platform?
Okay, so right about now, we do not have any, this platform is not a broker-oriented platform. This is a platform system to offer the services of trading. Now, when it comes to brokerage, all right, these are third-party affiliated system. So as an educator, the broker that I use officially as an educator, okay, is 10Trade. All right, so I use 10Trade as an educator in my platform. Okay, so if you get in the Telegram group, you see when you want to get started, there is a link to register in a broker. All right. And that is the link. So if you want to, in case that is something, because everybody make decision, okay, I don't want a broker. Okay. And a broker is not in partnership with this platform. It's an independent platform. But if I choose, which I've chosen, 10Trade is a broker that I use and it's been communicated in the team. All right, you can actually click the link with that and set up your account. There is an onboarding process through that. You can get into that. Does that make sense? So 10Trade, a little bit about 10Trade is simple. It's a broker. I love the broker because it's a broker that feeds two aspects of our trading. It's a broker, but also has a funded system. Okay. And I've used them over the last couple of years and they've been good in system and in services. They are good. Okay. I won't put anything that I don't know I've experienced and is good out there. Okay. And yeah, it's some way for traders to leverage the trading platform of a brokerage and also get access to, a funded system that is quite competitive. It's beautiful. And they're even running a promo right now, 20% off. Beautiful one. Okay. Any other question? So is that clear, Ikene Udo?
Yeah, very well.
All right, beautiful. So I want to move. So, okay, good. How do we follow educators on the website? Will the subscription be automatically debited so we don't need to remember to resubscribe monthly? Okay, so when you can actually choose if it's automatic. All right, you can put your card. So there are different ways you're going to fund. You can fund your wallet and send. So you have a wallet, you can actually fund your wallet, or you can just click on the pack and pay. So the moment you pay, you paid for that pack. When it is about to expire, it's going to notify you. Okay, and all you just need to do when it expires, you just pay again. Okay. Now, when you pay, I love that question, and that opens the door into something, an upgrade that is coming tomorrow, not tomorrow, the next upgrade. So when you pay for a plan, the plan covers the signal access. So you can see when you read through each of the plan, it has what you have access to. So for the starter, you have access to certain things. For the combo, you have access to certain things. There are things you have access to in the combo that you don't have access to in the starter. Strategies, like strategies. You don't have access to strategies in the starter, but you have access to strategies in the combo. Okay, so every subscription is going to come with its benefit. So you read through them and you know what you have access to. And that gives you the range of every signal in the multiplier. So if it's 9, if it's 5, you get access to that. But there's going to be other packs where there are some providers that will come in. Okay, so aside those packs, there's going to be another place where you can now choose certain people to only receive their trades and with their plan. Okay, that is going to come in later. But right about now is unified. For those of you that have been, it's a unified system where I can send trades, this person can send trades, and you receive it in one system. Okay, and that covers this plan you are seeing right now. Okay, so in time, if you want to upgrade into the plan, so let's say a particular educator comes and they have a separate plan, and you see their transparency. We've bought them, and now everything is done. Oh, you like them, you want to take them. It means that plan is for them. But also, one of the things we did is we're shaking the roots of access. We want you to pay less and get more value. Okay, so irrespective of anything, you're going to pay less and get more value. Does that make sense? So every other thing is going to come as an add-on. Okay, is a subscription for both FX and HFX. Which of the subscription are you talking about? Evelyn, did you get that? Was it clear? Okay. So the specialty is a life plan. The rest, there's no life plan. There's no life classes. If you check it, there is no life classes. Okay. So you come in here right now. Let's go back to the let's log that, right? Okay, let me log in as a customer again. So when you click on upgrade, you do not see live classes. All these classes are access to ideas, signals, courses as in recorded courses, okay, strategies. This gives you access. The specialty gives you access to live. This is the live market, okay? Courses, you get access to courses, you get access to trading strategies, unlimited live classes. So this is the plan that have live classes. And then weekly insight. So insight and classes are here. Does that make sense? And it's a HFX, means it's a HFX plan. But what we're doing because of this, our launchpad process, is that I'm going to be doing the same thing I've been doing, I will be doing here. I'm going to be adding my live classes on this plan. So for those of you who want to experience my live class, like I told you, miss me. So if you don't want to miss me, I kind of added that here. So where you can trade with me. But it's going to be officially, majorly for HFX. So we're going to be trading HFX, okay? And also doing live math. So it's a hybrid. So I'm making it a hybrid plan, okay, for the now. Does this make sense? Does that answer the question? So combo is a combination of Forex, indices, and gold combined. So you're getting everything from Forex trades, indices trade, gold trade combined. That's combo. Is it clear? Did you raise your hand again? Evelyn, go ahead.
Thank you. If you go back to the website, please, where
Oh,
there was the specialty, starter, and rush. I was looking at the rush, the option in the middle, and I can see there is combo rush.
yes.
So that's the one I'm asking of. Is that the one
So
with
I
the
said,
live classes as well?
okay, hold on. All right, beautiful. So thank you for Oh, I think there is I get it now. I know you're seeing unlimited live classes. So this is, just saying this. So this is an error. We're going to remove it. There is no unlimited live classes. Okay, so the only pack that has live, thank you for bringing this, is all the reason why I'm body. The only pack that has live classes is actually this pack. These other ones, so I think yeah, that's an oversight. So there's no live classes on this pack, only insight, you have trading strategy, you have the courses, okay, then unlimited signals. So unlimited means there is no limit to how many. If we send 100 signals, you have access to them. But the rush, so the rush and the starter, they are the same thing. Rush is just more of each of the three packs, okay? So we have Forex, we have gold, commodities, and we have indices. So rush is unlimited, starter is limited. So that's what it just means. Okay. Now, combo is a combination of all of them. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like the elite. Thank you, Shanna. All right. So it's kind of like the elite pack. But I wouldn't call it the elite pack because we have an elite pack that is coming. Okay, so Elite is going to be a combination of both the live classes, HFX, every combined in one pack. It is coming, okay, but we don't want to launch it now because we want people to first experience the beginning. We want to guide. So at the end of the day, this is my goal. Yes, I know we already have this service. We can put that people. I know you guys are excited about, oh, Mr. Kemra, I love the live classes and all. So by the end of the day, my core focus is a structure of education. Now, this is not just about Kendrick. This is about structure and system. Where do people start when they come in? I want people to master a process. Okay, start from level. Many of you have not been able to master instruction or master process. When a person comes into trading, they should be able to master a structure of leverage. That's why we're starting. We're taking the noise out. We're starting, okay? And we're silencing distraction. So there's life class. I didn't take it away because it's hard for me to even take it away. How would I live? How would I breathe if I don't like to trade with you? How would I survive? Okay? I cannot survive. I've done it long enough. Even if I get one of the session, I show up. It's part of me. But now I have a major rule and a major goal. So what I'm doing is I'm silencing it. Okay, till it is time. God gave me the strength not to disobey. And I'm not interested in disobeying. So what did I do? Okay, I actually HFX was the only thing. So HFX is a practical live trading. HFX is live, so it's no distraction because it's in a class asset of its own. Okay, so when I come into trade HFX, make money in minutes. So I want you to earn. It's the whole idea of you earn while you make a decision to learn. So now you're going to trust earning so that you can sustain that decision without a distraction. Now, a live class is for training. Every knowledge seeks expression. The more you learn, the more you seek expression. So you're going to be filled with noise and activity when you're trying to practice. And some of you don't know how to practice. You practice with live account when you do not have the data of practice. So you make mistakes. When you're supposed to be leveraging to earn, you're making losing, okay, and gaining wrong experiences. So we're trying to cover and bridge the gap. Earn. So fund an account, learn to leverage, learn to copy and paste. But the most important thing, when you come on the silent line, we're teaching you how to learn so that those things you're trading, you're understanding it so that you can master it better. It's now a partnership of education and learning how to earn. Does this make sense? So you don't get distracted because you will get distracted. By default, distraction is the order of the day. But we want to be able to use this system to avoid for you, every level of distraction. So in turn, we're going to have our elite class, premium class, okay, strategy class, where you can now have access to upgrade. But with this platform first wants to document a matrix of people who leveraged, okay, and we can show people, if you want to learn now, you can kick in learning, but we have a matrix of leverage. It's a milestone for us also. Okay, we don't just want to put everything out. Does that make sense? But we want you guys to also experience everything that you need to experience now. So you won't miss out on my live class, I promise. All right. And one good thing I'm going to be doing, so we're going to have a master class. So a master class is open for experience. I'm going to have sessions where it is a master class for everyone. So that way you get to learn about the platform, what we do, the trading psychology. And guess what? I'm going to make that, it's not a plan. It's going to be access for. Okay, so that's one of the privileges of being a part of our community. So I'm going to be training, okay? But those who are taking action are going to be earning. Does that make sense? Ooh. Clear? Is it clear? Put clear on the chat. All right. So I've been able to, to clear out all things. So if there is no other question or no other experience or no other feedback, okay, the next thing I'm going to do right about now is let's analyze the market, and I'm going to send our first trade. Do every one of you right now, have you gone through it? You clicked on the trade idea. Do we all have access to the trade ideas now? So because every trade I send first, I always put in this idea. Just a moment. Let me just ask this question. Okay, admin. Okay, left. All right, hold on. Let me just give me a minute. Okay, so you guys let me know when you click on the idea, do you see this? Because I've been told it's, you click on signal ideas, do you see this? Or you have access?
I think my open and it said the price is trapped. Wait for the breakdown and reset
Oh,
of the structure for new
okay, so
entry.
it's open on your end. I don't know why it's showing. Okay. Okay, so that's where we're going to be sending trades. I'm going to be sending trades there. Just a moment, please. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's for us now. Now. Okay, good. Gold is broken. Retest. I think gold is retesting already. So gold already sniped, I believe. But the truth is, I didn't take a snipe today. I didn't send a snipe today. Okay, or no trade for snipe today. There is no trade for snipe today except price action because our previous day is not enough. All right, except you want to use this stop loss, which is not actually the stop loss in Asian session. You're supposed to use the swing low in Asian session, but in case you want to use this, that's only when you get a one-to-one here on gold. But that is not even good because why? This is where gold closed. So gold is trapped today Hence, I am looking for gold price action. That's why I did this. If you guys check this right now, it already broke, it already retesting. The next candle that opens as a buy candle after the close of this candle right now, that's going to be a buy continuation on this trade. This trade has been on, is a swing shift. It has been on, all right? Still in this trade. I'm still in this trade on this swing, okay? Already caught in some moves, but it's moved again. So I trapped this, break, retest, new candle has opened, and if this candle closes as, is it? Hold on. All right, so sorry. So gold is broken, it has retested. All I need to get in, every one of you, all you need to get in, all right, sorry, is if this new candle closes in the next 58 minutes as a buy candle, the moment that gets in, all you need to is enter the close of the candle and let your stop loss be below, all right? You could use below this, all right, but ultimately you can just take all of this out, okay? Yeah, that would be a good entry, and you can target. It's a swing, it's a continuation of the swing. The market is going, it's a high probability idea that is going here. Okay, so you can enter this continuation from here. Does that make sense? So that's how you can enter good for today, price action. So this is not snipe, it's a price action. So you only trade it in your price action account. All right. If you don't have an account for it, just leave the signal. At the end of the day, one of the disciplines you're going to learn from me is your basic fundamental structure of trading is more managed with your account. A lot of people are failing because they are taking signals in one account. They are not documenting, they are not giving themselves data to learn from. So when someone provides you a signal, you want to test out that signal by separating the signal. So have an account for asset class. So have an account for indices, have an account for currency, have an account for gold. That way you can see performance. I want you to trust the integrity of the process rather than the outcome of the trade. So if over time I've sent you 10 trades on gold and there is a ratio that shows up that out of every 10 I win 7, it's the same ratio you're going to see if you trade gold with me. But what you are not going to see is I called gold, you took it. I called indices, you took it in the same account. I may win gold today, lose indices tomorrow. I may lose indices this week, win it next week. But guess what is going to be showing up in your account? Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. You're not going to win that account because why? You are trade stacking assets in one class. But when you have an account for indices, and over the month, I had the win ratio showed up. Out of 10 trades, I won 7. That is what you're going to have. If over the month I have, but guess what? If you mix it, you won't get the same result. You may not get that win ratio because why? You don't know which you win, you don't know which you lose. But over time, you're going to win when you separate the class. So the best way to manage portfolio is to separate portfolio. Does this make sense? Many traders don't know this, but that's what we've been practicing. And a lot of you guys have experienced the success in it just by doing it. Am I correct? Okay, so for those of you that are new, that's one of the things you learned from me today. If this is your first time, and I believe you believe it's amazing, right? You're not going to have a problem managing it when you only have an account for it. Okay. So you can separate your portfolio. So I trade gold, I trade indices. I'm big on gold and indices. Some people are already calling me names I don't know on gold. Though. Okay. I am just a gold trader. All right. And I'm big on indices, more majorly S&P 500. It's one of the greatest pairs, across, the trading space. Easily managed by broker. It has good leverage and man, it moves beautifully. It's a liquidity pair. Okay, I love it more than gold, but I'm good at both of them, indices and gold. Then when we do not have too many options, I go look at currencies, which is the general, thing. People love currencies because why? It's not too volatile, it's easy to manage, all right, and you have less portfolio options. So that's it. So this trade is preparing. I believe you guys will take it when it is ready. So when is it going to be ready? When it closes this candle as a green candle, okay? So what you can do, even if you're not an expert in marking up chart, which I'm going to teach you, have a video for it. So you can actually send the video. If you go on my YouTube, you'll see a training on TradingView. You could just mark it. You could just if you are here as a guy, serious your game. There's beauty in trading, but serious your game. Don't be the person you've been expecting to make the money you've not made. Every trader needs a learning pad. If you're a trader, you do not have trading view, you're a gambler. So set up your trading analysis platform. This is a studio. For me to be able to teach you, I have instruments, I have equipment to be able to teach you well. Okay. I'm not just looking for the outcome. I'm creating the process. It's the same thing with you. Learn, create yourself a learning process, document your trade. Don't just take trades without documenting them. TradingView helps you document what you trade. So when I give you a chart, go put it on your TradingView so you can watch it on your own. Put in the effort. Don't be lazy. The word is enough for the wise. All right. So you should have TradingView. Set it up like this. Okay. So in case you want to duplicate my chart, take a screenshot of it. You're going to see these numbers. You see where this line is. Every green here. So this is the green. So you can just take the number. All right. And what you do, you can take a line. So this is it. Put a line. So this is a line. What number is this? This is 46. Where is the number? This is 4666.28. Okay. So you go to settings on your trading view. Sorry. You go to coordinates 4666.28. But I'll put it at 4666. I won't put the 28. All right. The line is automatically moved there. Can you see that it's doubled? It has doubled. It has ticking because why? I already placed it there. Can you see 466.00? The line is doubled here right now. So if you do the same thing, that is what you're going to have. So you don't have to find how you're going to mark it. Just pick the number, pick an horizontal line. Okay. So it's the same thing. Let me change the color so that you know the line is there. So it's black right now. Can you see it's black? Okay. It's the same thing if I pick this other one. So this is a line 46661. Just pick a horizontal line and type 46661. You will pick. That's how you duplicate each of this line that I put here. Does that make sense? So you don't have to struggle to do it. I know many of you don't know how to do it. I just showed you how to do it. You can duplicate this, have it on your trading view. Okay. So that when it plays out, you can see it. We're not just telling you, you can see it from your hand that it played out. Am I making sense? How many of you like what I just showed you? Okay. All right. So let me see what's happening in S&P 500. So gold is on the buy if it closes this. I'm not buying gold on Snipe today. I'm going to be buying, okay, on when it closes on price action. Okay, that's when I'm going to be buying gold. And immediately close, I'm going to send it on the signal. That is if I'm not busy. Okay, I'll send it. But you guys just notify me. All right, just notify me because after I leave here right now, I have several meetings and engagement. Okay, I don't want to miss out on the signals, but you guys will get it. So let me see S&P 500. Oh boy, this guy. S&P 500. It's not on my buy term. I'm waiting to sell. Okay. So the market is in a space where it's on premium. So this is our previous day. Okay. And market has already mitigated previous day from today. So let's say even if you bought it here, it was a bad buy. This is not a good buy. Okay. If you bought it here, it was a bad buy. Because why? To the previous day, okay, it is not up to 1-to-1. So the market is behaving funny. That's probably because something is about to happen in the market. I only buy a market that I know that I would have a 1-to-1 to the previous day. So this was a buy because the market is bullish. So this was a good buy. Broke above structure. This was a good buy for today. All right. But guess what? I do not have a 1-to-1. That is why this is not viable. So in case you bought this, all right, even if it is raw or this thing you gambled. This is US 30 anyway. Okay, you did not trade it right. Even if you profit right now, that's being profit in the wrong way. It's not strategic, all right, and you cannot document it. I love to take trades I can document. Now this market has broken above premium. Okay, the next day on this guy, after this day, okay, is this day. So let's see how if this is going to be good. It's not good. So this is the next day. So you can already see, is there news? What's the time? 11 on. It's kind of moving like this. So the only time I'm going to buy S&P 500 right now, it has to come break above this. So this market is bullish. This low actually created this one right now. There's a breakout structure here. So this low is strategic. So there's a structure here. Yes, this is a swing low, okay? But this low created all of this. This broke this. So for me to sell, I just need a change of character to change trend. So if the market changes this right now, I'm going to sell. So hence today's performance is going to be based on this. Now, why am I not going to love this? If it comes and breaks immediately, I'm not going to love it. Why? Okay. I am going to only like this if it creates another swing high. The risk is too much for my reward. So hence, if this market comes, okay, I need it to come create another high break so I can take this high. But if it's this high, I'm not going to take this trade for a sell. I always pay attention to my risk before I get in on a trade. It's very, very important, okay? So this market breaks below this area, I'm going to actually sell this market for today. Does this make sense? So I'm waiting for a sell option today. We only have a sell option, not a buy option on S&P 500, but it needs to break below this character. So that's what I am looking for today. Okay. And my trading time does not exceed. I do not snipe above 5 p.m. Now 4 p.m. actually. So 4 p.m. is when the market actually closes for snipe. Okay, 4 p.m. US time. Okay, 4 p.m. If it passes 4 p.m., why is this 18? 18 is what? 6 p.m. Okay, I need to update this. It's actually supposed to be 4 p.m. All right. Yeah, not 6, it's 4 p.m. So anything after 4 p.m., snipe close. Snipe has an opening window and a closing window. Never forget that. All right. Euro USD, beautiful. We are still on the buy. I gave a buy yesterday. We're still on that buy and we're still in profit. And I think even looking at today, it's actually still sniped today again. Okay, it's just that the profit today is not good. But from yesterday, if you how many of you are still in Euro USD from yesterday? All right. You're still in Euro USD from yesterday and you're in profit. Beautiful. So we're still in this trade. This is actually still, so I'm still holding on to yesterday's trade. You can actually reduce the stop loss if you want to. You can move the stop loss to here because at the end of the day, the market breaks this right now. It's looking at sell. So you can reduce the stop loss. Okay, so that reduces your risk for the trade, or you just leave it how it is. I don't know how to look at trade, but I'm just updating what we have. So we have an active trade on Euro USD from yesterday. It's a good trade for the buy. For let me look at it. Hold on. Let's see. I know some of you are daring. So previous day high is this. Let me see if this buy is tempting to get in. So market had a structure today, broke above. This is the break above. If you're using this risk today, let me just see if you're risk. This trade GBP USD is the same thing. Hold on, I think GBP USD is back to entry, but let me see the previous day. What's here? Okay, so this is the previous day high. If I buy where it is right now, I think this is a little bit. So market is back into entry. This is actually stop loss, previous low. I think this market has a 1-to-1. So we have a trade on EU. We have a trade on GU, still active, okay? Yeah, this is a bullish run. If it closes around this area, so I'm just going to structure this trade out right now. If it breaks this low, that's a sell. So I wouldn't want to do my stop loss below this area. And the sell gives us, let me see the sell opportunity if it is workable. If it's not workable, I'll leave it. So let's see, this is the sell. No, it's not going to be workable. Sell won't be workable. Okay. Sell won't be workable because this is the previous day low. So we just hope it only buys today. We only have the option of a buy today. Present active trade on GU, active buy on GU right now. Okay, this is the entry. It's on entry right now. This is the stop loss. Okay, and yeah, this is the take profit. Take profit is always one-to-one. So at this point in time, you should be out of the trade. So this is an active trade. Let me call that trade right now. GU. Mhm. So entry price here right now is actually 1.3259. Stop loss is 1.32163. Take profit one should now be 1.3298. Take profit two is 1.3320. Okay, let me post the link. We are in. So I believe everybody has seen that trade. I just published it right now. Oh, where is you? Where is you? Where is you? Okay, good. Let's go to community. Ken Remo just published a trade right now. I believe we should see that trade. Beautiful. So that's it. How many of you like this? Take trade. Yeah, so you take trade. You're going to see that you have to take trade. Then you see the parameters open. You don't have to click this right now, but here you see the parameters. Oh man, let's good. 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 All right. So we have a date. We have our first trade. I have our first beautiful experience. And the moment the trade wins, just come in here and put one, okay, and close trade. Does that make sense? Just put one or loss. If it's a loss, you close trade. If it's a break even, you close trade. But now, before you click this thing, because this is truth, okay, don't be wicked. Follow the trade just because it don't get in on a bad trade and not give us a bad outcome. So the trade is a market execution now. Not that the trade is gone up. You're not going to enter where you're not supposed to enter. And your stop loss is now far away. And we have won the trade, but you have not won based on what you put in. And you now come here and put loss. God will judge you. Does that make sense? If you've taken the trade, just type on the chat, oh, trade taken. All right, put a trade taking. Let's always feed this parameter. Let's feed this timeline with experience. Beautiful. Does that make sense? Put trade, not here on the chart. Put trade taking in the trade, in the signal. Sorry, in the signal, right? Open. Yeah, I'm in. This is the comment. Put I'm in. Okay. Put I'm in here on the, just communicate with that. And you can ask any question. Put the price you got in, anything. So I got in. Just do that right now. Can you see? It's beautiful. Let's all comment. It's very, very good, for the platform. All right. When you lose, just go, oh wow, that will take a loss today. Just be positive about everything that happens. At the end of the day, it's not about the trade. It's about, we may not win one trade, but we win overall. So don't use one to judge everything. Does that make sense? All right. All right. All right. All right. Any questions so far? I think that at least we have a trade. I could stop now that now we have a trade. Okay. We've experienced the platform. If there's any feedback, any question, you guys just make sure you share with us. But what you want to do right about now, if you need to watch this again, share with a friend. Share this. Just tell someone, download this platform, join this community. Trading is free. We're running a free course, free trading experience for over the next 14 days. Get everyone you can, let them join with your link, because your link is your asset, and some of you are going to create beautiful revenue, but it's not about the revenue, it's about the vision. You're partnering with a vision that help a lot of people experience the same thing that you've experienced, winning with me, leveraging with me, learning from me, but not just me, but creating a platform for other people to be good. God bless each and every one of you, and I pray that your experience with us will be great, will be beautiful. God will give you the spirit to learn, to be humble to instructions, and to create a better experience in this year 2026, in Jesus' name. Amen. See you at the top, not from the top, because you know what they say, the bottom is way too crowded.